Hello everybody, welcome back to Dadge Gaming. I'm Dadge, and today on Dadge Tries we are going to be playing some GeoGuessr. It's quite a popular thing to be playing on YouTube videos at the moment, and I want my my very minor market share, but mine nonetheless. So GeoGuessr is a game where you get given a picture. I'll click. It says click in here to start playing. I'll just click, I guess. So you get given this this picture that's come from the Google car whilst it's been mapping for its Google Maps. And as you can see, you've got the arrows, just like you do on Google Maps, so you can move up and down the road as much as you like. And then you've got a mini map of the world in the top right here, and you use that to select places where you think that you are. This is a particularly hard one. You get there's 5 rounds in each go, and I'll try and get maybe Blaze and Spyro and Lance to have goes so we can compare scores at some other time, because otherwise it's not a competition. I'm just playing this for the fun of it, I guess. Now my top score is about 11,000 when I first started playing this a couple of months ago. And I'm going down this road, there's nothing happening. I'm going to take a guess. This either has to be, going on the vegetation, lack thereof, it's obviously some sort of desert, but it's not a typical equatorial one. Along the equator you have the tropical forest, and then either side of that you have big sandy deserts. This looks more like a desert that you would get in Arizona here, this kind of deserty area here, or South Africa here, but I think it's probably most likely going to be Australia. Now you gain points depending on how close you are to how close your guess is to where you actually are. So I think I'm just going to select Western Australia, somewhere up here, because this is where the most sort of deserty stuff is. I bet this turns up to South Africa now. Ah, look at that. That's pretty damn good. It's in Northern Territory actually. So that's where it actually was, and that's where I guessed. So can zoom out, and actually I was quite close, and because of that I gained 2,256 points. So you press X and then you do it again. This is much more. This is a much better one, and immediately I can see sort of words and stuff. So potentially we could. Oh, here we go. Electricidade de Madeira. Somebody just came in the house. Never mind, we'll let them get on with it. I'll get on with this. So, Electricidade de Madeira. Now, Madeira is an island somewhere off the coast of, like, Portugal, maybe. Somewhere like here. Here. Don't know. Maybe it's closer to Portugal. I think it is in these here. Let's see. Flores, Corvo, that's Cordova, which is a swear word in Polish. I'm sure one of these islands must be Madeira. It's Guadalupe. Pico Island. I'm damn sure it's one of these, man. Maybe it's in the Azores. Down here. Sounds Portuguese at least, doesn't it? Oh, Gran Canaria. Oh, so these are the oh yeah, that's Lanzarote, isn't it? Oh, Tenerife. Okay, so these are the doodads. Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. Funchal? Oh, Madeira. Oh, well, I found it. So it's somewhere on that island, I reckon. Ah, 5,400 points in one go. 15 kilometers away. That's pretty impressive. I'm already on 7,600 points from 2 guesses. I've got 3 left. I should smash anything anybody's ever seen on this game. We've got a sign there. We can determine a language from that sign, hopefully. 30 miles per hour. That suggests Britain or America. Hi, Ian. Say hello to the internet.
Hello, internet.
He's gay. This looks like America. This definitely looks like America. We can travel down the road. Ah, look, there's an intersection here. Hopefully we'll get like a road sign saying this way to this place. Dead end. Apparently that's a dead end down there, so we're not fucking going down there, mate. Right, over here. We need to find some kind of civilization, really. It's a very odd graveyard. It's kind of tiny. And in the middle of nowhere. This is quite, it looks a bit like the Bible Belt. Oh no, it's a bit. There's a lot of vegetation, so it's got to be down the east coast of America, isn't it? Ah, so I'm going to guess Virginia. Ah, not bad at all. It was in North Carolina, and I got 2,600 points, so I'm already on 10,300 points, and I've got 2 guesses to go. Okay, you can tell from the soil that this is going to be like... Oh, maybe not. I was expecting to turn around and it'd just be all desert. But that has not occurred. But we do have some language here. Vendo duos propriendons. So I'm going to guess like South America somewhere. We just have to determine whether it's Portuguese or Spanish. And that way we can go for Brazil, which is Portuguese, or everywhere else in South America. Because they were more susceptible, like dum-dums, to the invasion. Did you know that the Spanish, I learned this from Fast and Furious here, the Spanish went over to South America and they conquered by force, but the Portuguese went over and they conquered by shiny trinkets and things. Smallest water tower ever. Alright, well this looks very, very foresty. So I'm going to say it's like the outliers of the Amazon jungle in Brazil. Here. Another 2,000 points. That's not bad at all. I think I've been in the correct country for every single guess so far, which is pretty damn good. So I'm already on 12,300 points, and I have one remaining. I'm glad I'm recording this because nobody would ever fucking believe me I got this score. Especially if I can get this really close and score like 15,000. We've got some signs down here. I've never seen that from watching any videos or anything, so... Right, great big stop sign, but these are... Oh look, there you go. See these road signs here with the green? I didn't zoom in at all. Sort of the green with the road name, that's very American. And obviously it says bridge out. And detour, it's all anglicized language. Which means it's America. Oh look! Vote him for which state, though? Come on. Give me a friggin' clue. Mayor of... Ah, you bastard. Oh, Dillon County. I don't know where Dillon County is. Nobody knows where Dillon County is. Sausages. It's quite foresty. So again, I'd say it's down the east coast. Or it could be along the north, I guess. It's very deciduous there as well. Actually, no, it's quite evergreen across the top, isn't it? Like pines and stuff. It does look man-made. Ian just pointed out there it looks very man-made. It all looks very agriculturalized. Made a word up. I like it. I like my word. It's cool. Alright, so it's somewhere where there's like one house every 7,000 miles. Which happens a lot in America. Oh, there's another one of those signs. Can we zoom in? Come on, internet. Internet. No. And if it's from America, it'll be for this little town, won't it? And we'll never get it from that. Alright, I'm going to go for roughly the same area I chose last time because it looks very, very similar. Now that was like South Carolina, so I'm going to go there. It's North Carolina, wasn't it? North Carolina, Virginia. I'm going to do that again. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. Utterly beautiful. And it was in South Carolina this time, not North Carolina. But still, I was only one state away. And that's very, very good. 240 kilometers. 2,707 points. So at the end, it gives you this little thing to show you where I scored 15,082 points. That has to be some sort of world record. The correct country there, correct, almost the correct state twice there, and the correct tiny little island here. Because I knew that there was an island called Madeira. And I was 15 kilometers away and scored 5,000 points. That's pretty damn impressive. If we zoom out a lot, you can get like multiple worlds. Anyway, alright, so yeah, I said I'll try and get Blaze, I'll try and get Spire, I'll try and get Lance, I'll try and get Ian to record this. Maybe for next week's Dadge Tries, we'll get Ian to play this. And then we'll see who gets the highest score out of all of us. And of course, it's going to be me because I'm awesome. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me on Dadge Tries on Friday night. And yeah, thanks very much for joining us. And as always, subscribe. Goodbye.